Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Chick Smooth. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel and for liking my videos. If you haven't liked this one, stop what you're doing and hit that like button ASAP, all right? Listen, I'm glad you guys are enjoying all the content that I'm putting out. If you're really watching, I'm putting out about 5 to 10 videos a day just for you guys, all right? So some of you guys have asked, what's the number one way to support me? To be honest, is by donating to my Cash App or Venmo. It's Chicks908 on both of those platforms. Any amount that you want to give is cool with me. A lot of these videos that I'm putting out for you guys, I'm staying up late. I'm working like a dog for you guys. I'm getting about 3 to 4 hours of sleep each night, all right? So if you want to show some support, hit up the Cash App or Venmo. I've got a lot more amazing, funny content for you guys. All right, so let's jump right into this one.
Right. The point was that person is a creator now in 2021 because he has the technology to be. So you're talking about who people are. We're sitting in a room right now with 1,700 people talking about this. Everybody's a creator now.
Absolutely.
And no. But we at the point where, because it's too much lip service from people. We at the point where if we create creators and we really believe in it, then we running around saying, okay, what are you going to do for us? Not you specifically, Isaac. I'm not talking to you, but to these companies. That is what I keep saying. Fuck a tip jar. Fuck all of that. There's a bunch of people on Patreon. Some of them niggas ain't never created nothing a day in their life, Isaac. But you know what some of them seen? Oh, this is where I'm making all my money. That's how OnlyFans pop. That's how these other places pop. So when they specifically asking you what you and fan base are going to do differently for creators and audiences, how are you going to get people to migrate? Then do that speaking about what you have going on and solely that.
Okay, so number one, we're merging all creator tools into one place, right? So we're not doing tip jars. We have something that we call love on Fanbase, which is the equivalent of half a penny at anytime somebody loves your content. You can love yourself. You can love a post as much as you want. You can give love during a live broadcast. So that's additional revenue that you can make on top of subscribers.
Everybody mute, please.
Yeah, on top of subscribers that you do have. And then on top of that, we're giving people, we're building podcast technology. We're building drop-in audio chat technology. We have live, we have stories, we have photo, video, and long form, which is giving everybody the ability to be their own Netflix. Now, and it's built in a community environment where you can have followers and subscribers. Now, again, I don't have a problem being judged by what I'm creating because, again, this is a brand new startup and we just recently got our funding in November and it's January. So we have a lot to prove. But at the same time, I am a Black founder. And honestly, as a Black founder with a room full of Black people, I shouldn't necessarily have to prove anything to anyone except the fact that what I built works and you're actually getting paid for what you do, because people will blindly.
That part right there, Isaac, is what. Wait, slow down, please, y'all. That part right there, Isaac, is what Toy was trying to get you to speak to earlier, and just Black people's. What were you saying, Toy, about just how difficult it is for Black people to trust? And a big part of that is because there's another group of Black people that feel entitled to the Black audience because they're Black. What do you say to that?
Yeah, I don't feel entitled to the Black audience. What I would say is download the platform, like download the app, right? Download the app and look at the technology that's built and then judge me based off what I've built. But again, I say that again to other platforms like even Patreon, which I remember Patreon, because to even create the valuation that I have for my company, right? I had to use examples in the marketplace. Patreon had 2,000 users, right? Back in, I think this might have been 2014 or 2013, and they raised their first $2 million off 2,000 users, right? And like I said, Clubhouse got $10 million with 1,500 users or 2,000 users in 2 rooms. And anybody in Silicon Valley that knows that are Black founders always say, like, White companies are allowed to fail forward. Black people have to prove our shit works. It's amazing. It's incredible. It's everything under the sun. And I've done above and beyond that in the platform that is created that allows people to monetize their content, own their content, and move your content wherever you want to move it. So,
and I believe that, by the way, for the people in the room that might be confused by my tone, Isaac is my man. So this is just discourse, please.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't. And the thing about it is, you have to face criticism, right? Because people are going to judge you based on what you do. They're going to criticize what you do. But I think it's also unfair criticism. But we're so used to criticizing our own and our community. Nobody criticizes the app that you just scroll and see on the Apple App Store and download and start using it when it's a white person or you don't know who it is. No one criticizes those people. Like, if people, and you think about this, like, judge me like you judged Instagram when it first rolled out and it didn't have DMs, it didn't have video, it didn't have any of the things that it had, right? And people just got on the platform and started using the platform. Now, granted, they offered something different to the marketplace that other people weren't doing. They absolutely did.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
Because that's all we're trying to get to, Isaac, is what are you doing different? You keep telling us like all of the integrations and the things that we can do in the app, which is lovely and beautiful, and it helps us connect with our fans. But that's not what we're saying. What do you do for me? That's what you do for the app. What are you doing for me? Do you help me build content? Because if you do, yeah, you could get 50%. Because you know how long it takes for me to build content. Like, it's not easy just to like build content that people are going to love and give you 1,000 likes or this, that, and the other every day. So what we're saying is, what extra do you offer? Like, not saying that you have to, but is there an incentive for joining you? Because at the end of the day, you're 50%, and no lie, I would love an incentive if you're going to be 50%. If there's no budging, if I can't negotiate my 50% and it's just 50% because I want to support you, I'm gonna get on the app and I'm gonna work it out and I'm gonna see what it's about. But what I'm saying is what does your app do differently that
wait, time out, because I think that we should start. Wait,
it has to serve me.
Bria Myles.
Hold on.
Get him, Bria.
Hold on,
no,
Bria.
wait, no, because that we should start a new room for that.
Right.
I came here to troll.
Joe, get out of here. Give me the
Yeah, Joe, get away. Yo, we not
Oh my
dog.
God!
Give me the
Why
green
are y'all
bean and
trying to
go.
make
Like,
money?
go, Joe.
No. Hold on. People are just trying to make money. But listen, my response to Bria in that fashion is, and I don't know, I'm making a total assumption, but for people like you, what is Instagram currently doing for anybody right now?
Well, I could tell you right now what Instagram does for me. It doesn't give me.
Hold on. Can I just say something? I think that's the thing. That's the thing. Let me say this. I think what everyone keeps trying to say is the marketing pitch of, okay, what is Instagram doing for you right now? For some people, even for like me, Instagram does a lot. I get to connect with my people. It's not about what another company is doing for them. It's what we're trying to find out is what you're doing for us. Like when we come to you, when we come direct to consumer, meaning from me to you, what specifically are you doing that is going to beat and take me away from Instagram?
So it's kind of like telling us what you're. I'm already there. I'm already going to sell you on Instagram.
One mic, you guys.
So I'm giving.
I guess the question is, if you can tell us what your sales or marketing strategy is.
Your niche. Your niche. What is your niche?
So the niche is and there is not an app out here that does this. And I'll repeat, there is not a native application, right, that allows people to have followers and subscribers and monetize their content and earn revenue to every single person that signs up. There is no barrier. You don't have to have a certain number of followers, a certain number of subscribers to start to monetize your content. You can monetize your content at $5.25 today if you felt like doing it. There is no social network out here that you can download on the Apple App Store and do the exact same thing that I'm talking about. There's not one. There's not one that exists right now. There's OnlyFans. OnlyFans is not a social network.
So are you saying saying that if we download the app right now, you have people that are already on the app right now waiting for somebody like me to get on and do something to come and pay me?
Yes, our community is small. There's 20,000 people.
Okay. I'm gonna download it.
That answers
but
my question.
The problem is you can have the capability all you want. You can have the capability to monetize things all day. Bria has to literally take her people, convert them over to your app, which is helping your app right? She has to get all these people to go over there and agree to pay for things that maybe they weren't doing before or whatever, at a different scale or whatever, and just use a different platform, download the app, sign up, all this other shit. For what? Like,
because basically what she's doing for you is like business development by even
because
she's gonna lose people on the way and all that stuff. So what is the clicking thing that makes her say, okay, I'm going to take my audience and I'm going to lose a portion of them to bring them over and influence them to get on this app? Then, like, it's just a lot.
Well, you're not
because let me jump in, because this is what it is. Well, hold up real quick, Isaac, because this is what I think people are saying, and you just said it. You have a small community of 20,000 people, and you are attempting to get people to like harken back to when Instagram and all these other places first started. But we in 2021, which means Instagram and all these other places that you're in competition with have the audience, even if they don't have the technology and the features and the functionality. People are just happy because the community and the audience is there. So you, as a startup, you as a Black man, you as a smaller community, what extra incentive is what they're saying? How are we incentivized in a different way to get us off of the things we're already comfortable using, is what I think people are saying.
Well, I mean,
that's exactly what they're saying.
Right. You know what I would propose if you are, I think, since you are a startup initially, it's best, even though you want to set the standard as far as the pricing for anybody to join your app, it would be a deal to actually have it being free or something like that in your sales strategy initially, once you reach a certain amount of following or amount of users, or you set up a sales strategy or marketing strategy with influencers so that they know if they sign up, automatically they're guaranteed this amount of whatever percentage or upfront pay or whatever, so that they don't just feel like they're just signing up and they're going to wait for their audience to move over to get paid.
Right. And that is a marketing strategy that may or may not work, right? Which is true. But again, someone that has created a platform that is giving anyone the ability to monetize their content. And I say this, I don't think that fan base will be for every person. What I tell people all the time is to date apps, date different apps. And I think that's the one thing that we have, because this my conversation right now is not to convince anybody that is happy with where they are. If you're on OnlyFans and you're killing it, then there's nothing that fan base can probably do for you. And I don't think it should do. But what I would do is date applications. Because I know thousands and